What's up, everybody? It's your boy Murdoch 3K, and today we are taking a look at the A200 Auto Face Tracking Gimbal Stabilizer. You will often hear this product referred to as the 360 auto tracking tripod. It is in fact not a tripod. More of, like it said, it's a gimbal stabilizer, if anything. However, it does fit on tripods. It says it has face tracking. It uses AI intelligent recognition, so it says. 360 degrees of rotation. Let's see what else. A little bit more stuff on the box. Tells you the prompts to make it stand by and the prompts to make it start tracking. The materials is basically plastic. And there you go. I got this thing on Amazon. There are several on there, but this one had very good reviews. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So just very simple presentation as far as the box is concerned. You just basically open it. Let's make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Nothing else in the box. We can get that out of here. So it looks like there's a little stand, kind of what we saw on the box. This is a stand if you didn't want to use a tripod, so we'll put that aside for right now. Here is the device itself. We'll do a little bit of the unplasticking in a minute. Okay, get that out of there. Comes with a little mini remote, and it says on the remote, Camera 360 iOS, and the other one is for Android. So I guess you push one to activate iOS if you have an iOS device, and the other one if for Android device. It does not use an app, so everything is contained in the unit. Here is a USB-C charging cable. Comes with no brick. Your little silica gels, do not eat, and some instructions. Let's get the showstopper back in view here. Take the plastic off, real simple. And here's the device. It's really neat because it comes with a little light. The light apparently has a separate charge from the unit. Let's see and here's where we charge the unit right here. This is where we charge the light right here. And this is, I think, I don't know, a button. We'll figure it out when we read the instructions. The camera, you can manipulate to some extent. I think, yeah, you can have it directing up a little bit, have it directed down a little bit, or really just directed up, I guess. Doesn't seem like it's going inward or downward so much. So that's that. Let's see if it has any battery power in it. So let's push the button for the lights. Long pressing it. So apparently this thing's 100% dead, which is weird. This is the second product I've gotten that's been 100% dead. Usually you get a little bit of juice in these things, but these things have been 100% dead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read over the instructions, get familiar with the device. After I've done that, we'll put this thing through its paces. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Before we put it through its paces, I did want to show you what it looks like when you're charging the thing. So I happen to have a USB cable. This is a low power USB cable just coming out of my computer. And when I plug it into the device, you'll notice that the LED above here turns red. This was a power button, by the way, and it does power on. It just seems like the light's out of power. So when we charge the light, which uses its own separate battery, I plug it in here, like so at the top, and you see there's a little red indicator. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this thing charge. Again, I know this is totally empty. This has a little bit of juice in it. We'll see how long it takes at least this bit to charge up, and then we will put it through its paces. You guys talk amongst yourselves. We recovered everything from the charger, so the light, honestly, I don't think it was dead on arrival after all. I knew this had a little juice. What I was doing this wrong with the light. And I say that because it took a really quick time to charge it as if it was just topping it off. What I did, I was long pressing this. What I should have been doing is double tapping it like so. So you have the bright, oh, well, there's a setting, there's white light, and then I tap it, just single tap. It gives you a little bit brighter. A single tap again gives you, I think that's the brightest setting with the white light. Tap it again. Then it goes to a softer light at a soft setting. Tap it again. Now it's brighter on soft light. Tap it one more time, and it's the brightest of the soft light settings. Tap it again, and it goes to the other mode. This is kind of a very soft light, kind of like a nice inside yellow light almost. Tap it again, brighter. Tap it again, and I believe that's the brightest. Tap it again, and it goes off. So that's what we were doing wrong with it. That's what I was doing wrong with it. The bottom part, it was fairly drained, or at least it took a long time to charge it with the charging time is going to depend on your power brick. I was charging it with just a very basic Dollar Tree power brick, but with my cell phone charger, I use Pixel products, so it has one of those rapid charge, a pretty powerful power brick, and it charges it a lot faster with the power brick. So here is where you put your camera, your cell phone, or whatever. You have two orientations. You can have it like in a vertical setup, like so, or in this situation, your phone would be taking a landscape style video or photo. Here for portrait mode, like so. And again, it's optional to turn the light on and off because that is an extra feature that you can use or not use. Let's talk about the remote for a little bit if I can find mine. Here is the remote, and you can use it or you not use it. Again, the top part is for iOS, the bottom part, the smaller button, is for Android devices. If you can see right here, there's a little switch. You just flip that to the on position. I don't want to do it right now because I'm recording with my phone, but after you pair it, and you open your camera app, you just hit this button. I will use Pixel products. It works wonderful with my Pixel phones. I have two Pixel phones. It works wonderful with both my Pixel 5 and a Pixel 6 that I have. And I haven't tried it with the iOS device, but with Pixel, it does great. The instructions mention something about an app called Camera 360, but I didn't want to fool with any app whatsoever. I think if you were having difficulty or if you just wanted a camera app, you could use that one, but I'm just very sketchy of using apps from providers I'm not familiar with. So I just use that. Now, again, the remote, you can keep it or leave it. The tripod that I'm actually using right now comes with a more robust shutter operator, and so it's nothing special. It's not needed. It really has no interaction with this device whatsoever. At the bottom of the device here, you have your little uh, attachment area, your little screw. It pretty much goes to any type of tripod mount here in the U.S. It's almost universal. Of course, it comes with its own stand. Now, if you can see this little line, this is where the rotation happens, right there. And if you're using tabletop applications, this is where you would just put this little tripod on right here for tabletop. It goes in pretty easy, has nice little rubber feet to keep it from slipping, and then there you go. So that is that. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten everything. This is indeed the power button. You just long press it, it comes on. And we're going to go outside and we're going to do a little video to test out its tracking, and we'll see how well it does. We're going to pack everything up. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Here we are outside, and when you turn the device on, it automatically is tracking. And so I'm just giving it a little run through. I'm doing the 360. We have a full 360 rotation. The only reason I'm doing my voiceover and in post production is because the kids are on the other side and they're playing, and I just rather not have them in the audio. But again, it's very quiet. You don't hear it at all when you're messing around with it. Now, here it lost me for a second. I don't know why it lost me, but it did. So I just pop back into view. It picks me right back up, and we're circling again. And there you go. Now, what I'm about to do here, I'm about to give it the stop test, put the phone out to stop, and then you just hold it up steadily, wait for it
the flash red, and then that means it's not tracking. And you'll see me put the OK sign up, and then that's tracking again. You see me tracking. What we're about to do now, we're about to stop it again, and then you're going to see what it looks like uh, to make sure it's not tracking. You see me put the hand up, and now you see it's not tracking. Put the OK sign up again, and we're tracking once more. And that's pretty much it. We just put it through its paces. At this point, I'm about 10 feet away from the device. I notice when you do get extremely far from it, it stops picking up as efficiently, but the way I'm going to be using it, this will work just fine.
After putting hands on the device, after getting used to it, after learning its ins and outs, I like it. Now, I pay for these devices with my own money. If now, sometimes people do send me stuff, and if they do, I'll let you know. But this was paid for out of my own pocket. Who is this product for? Number one, if you're like me, I am a lone wolf content creator. I don't have an extra set of hands. I don't have a videographer. I am all by myself. So when you need to capture yourself in motion, but there are no extra hands to help you hold that camera, this device is for you. This has been, I think, the component that I needed for my range videos. We'll see. Some critiques of the device, not many. The only thing is, well, so when you're on Amazon, you're reading reviews, you'll see a lot of praise for it being plastic and lightweight. Well, my thing is, it's not like you're running and gunning with this thing. Why does it matter if it's lightweight? They should have made this thing metal, far as I'm concerned, because it would have made the phone holder more sturdy. Now it rotates up and down, and it's plastic. But again, I think at the end of the day, you run a risk of this thing breaking, especially as you expand it outward like so, putting your cell phone in it. Now it has plenty of room for a cell phone, but I think at the end of the day, if these things were fixed metal as opposed to moving a joint plastic, you run a big risk of these things breaking. Other than that, my only criticism, and as of yet, they haven't broken, but if that would be something I would have changed. I would have just made this thing metal, at least the phone holder portion, and made these things fixed. That's what I would have done to it. But again, for lone wolf content creators, this is definitely a go. The link will be in the description below. Thank you guys as always for watching. Keep on watching, like and subscribe, and live the dream.